Hi and good evening. I'm Lise, the clinical hypnotherapist, and I run the Hypno Healing page. It's Mental Health Awareness Week and we're on day 5. And as you will have seen from the posts earlier on in the week, we had a different theme every day. Each of the themes are things that hypnotherapy can help and assist with. What I'm just going to do for a couple of seconds is just allow you to listen to the music, allow you to chill out and just enjoy it. And then I'll wait for a couple of people to hop on, because this evening what we're going to do is run a Q&A about anything to do with mental health and mental health awareness. And then I'm going to finish today's session with a healing script, which is suitable for any situation and any occurrence. I've recently used it for a dermatology situation. Okay, so I'm just going to turn the music up and let you enjoy that for a couple of minutes. So I'm just going to round up this week. So on Monday we did a sleep clinic. So we looked at insomnia, snoring and all things sleep related and sleep disorders. On Tuesday we looked at body image, so everything from healthy eating, binge eating, exercise to eating disorders. Wednesday we looked at stress and anxiety and did some nice scripts around that. I actually did a meditation on the stress and anxiety session rather than doing a full hypno. Yesterday we had a depression clinic, and I talked quite candidly about my own depression and types of things that I do. I also talked about how hypnotherapy can help with depression. And then today, it's just a general Q&A, so any questions that you want to ask me about hypnotherapy and mental health. There are lots of other uses that hypnotherapy can help with, beyond the topics that we covered this week. So I briefly mentioned a second ago that I've been working on a dermatology client. So dermatology and stress-induced skin conditions. It also can be used for pain management and pain control. It won't alleviate pain, but what happens when someone's in pain is that they start to feel anxious about the pain, which in turn makes that pain worse. So we use some techniques in hypnotherapy where we switch down the dial of the pain, alongside some other therapeutic techniques as well. It can be used for teeth grinding. So teeth grinding is heavily linked to stress. And I was speaking to a friend of mine this morning who was saying that she's been grinding her teeth right down in her sleep due to a stressful situation that she's facing at the moment. I work with fibromyalgia clients on pain management as well. And I can work with children. And it depends on the individual child as to what we look at, but we use lots of storytelling and imagination, and always with the consent of the parents, and we need to check what the therapeutic aim is there. So what I'm going to do, it will be a short session tonight. What I'm going to do before I do that is I've written a blog this morning on my WordPress account. So if any of you want to follow me on WordPress, I am the Midlife Illness Tour.wordpress.com. So each day this week I've written a blog, and each about the themes that we're going to discuss. Obviously, because tonight's a bit of a free-for-all, I've called it Mental Health, It's Not a Competition. So I'm going to read from the blog so that you get an idea around what I've been talking about today on social media. So one of the things I've put is that the topic of mental health is becoming increasingly popular in the media. Long gone are the days of keeping quiet about how we feel, and hiding feelings seems to be a thing of the past. And anyone who is anyone is now opening up to talk about their mental health problems, including a whole host of celebrities. Now, I do applaud this new wave of openness, and I think, it's given us all a platform to be more honest, and struggling in silence is no longer cool. It's gone out of vogue alongside telling people to shut up and put up and brush their problems under the carpet. So, back in the old days, people would have said, you don't talk about your mental health, it's too embarrassing, it's not something that's defined. And even worse, sort of amongst men, where it's not seen as macho. That tide's changing a little bit now, and everybody is talking about mental health. It's become a really fashionable topic. And I'm not against that. I think that's great. Is it because people are becoming more stressed and depressed and mentally tortured than they were before? I'm not sure on that, and there's lots of arguments to say that, the technology, social media is causing everybody to be more mentally unstable and struggle a little bit more. I actually think that it's always been there. It's just that we've got a platform now to talk about it. And I talk about the double-edged sword of social media that's made it acceptable to talk about these things. We have become more charitable and philanthropic in our approach to mental health. I think people are just less embarrassed, so it appears that we've got more problems because everybody's talking about it. However, the other side of that social media sword is the one-upmanship and this thing around, well, my mental health is worse than yours. And I call it some sort of screwed up competition amongst people who speak out. So someone might tell their story and someone else tells theirs and says, oh, my situation's worse. I actually think that's really damaging. So it's great that people are coming out and talking about their mental health. But I find this one-upmanship, this constant competition around who's got the worst mental health condition, really damaging. I mean, I'm glad that people are not embarrassed anymore. And every story is absolutely different, and it affects people in different ways. No one has the competitive advantage over mental health. Let's just be kind. We had a campaign back, a few months ago when Caroline Flack took her own life, and it was talking about be kind, and that lasted for all of about a week before the internet trolls were back at it again. There is enough space out there for everybody to talk, and hopefully there are enough people who want to listen and help. Everybody's got a story to tell, and everybody that has got their story to tell is in some sort of healing. So let's not hinder that. Let's work with that. When you have a mental health problem or illness, and those that are talking about it can also be met with people that say, oh, not that again, oh my God, you're becoming so boring. Well, it's not boring when you live in it. It's actually quite distressing. So whether or not you're suffering with some sort of anxiety or stress problem or depression, whatever that may be, or body dysmorphia, please just, make sure that you take time to listen to other people that are going through similar situations. And just because it's not the same doesn't mean to say that it's any less or any more difficult for them than yours is for you. So that's really all I want to say around that. I know Jackie's been watching. Hi Jackie, great to see you. It is a really short one this evening. So taking that theme of healing, that is the script that I'm going to use this evening. I was hoping to have a few more people on board to ask a few questions, but no one's hopping on to ask anything. And I've got a 10-year-old in the house, and I'm not sure it's really appropriate for her to ask me a question around this. So what I will do is I'll just put some music on for a second, hang on and see if anyone else is hopping on before I start the therapy, and then we will go into a healing script that I have for all of you. Okay. Jackie, that's you that's just hopped back on. I'm about to do the script, but I thought I'd play some music and wait for at least one person to hop on. So I am going to do the healing script and normal protocol. Before I get started, make sure that you are safe and comfortable, that you are not operating machinery or driving. Only listen when it's safe to do so. Okay. The other benefit of this one is children can listen to this. It's quite a nice one. So if you've got any children in the background, it's absolutely fine to listen to this one. So make yourself comfortable and place your feet flat on the ground and your palms of your hands in your thighs. Just rest them in the palms of your thighs. And I'd like you now just to concentrate on one of your hands. Just look at one of your hands, and there is nothing else of importance for you to do but continue to look at your hand. You'll see by looking at your hand that there is an aura around it. It may have a light of your choice, glowing away as you continue to look at it. And as you continue to look at it, I want you to know that any distractions, any noises that you hear are unimportant, and allow them just to get you to go into a deep and peaceful trance-like state. Just continue to look at that hand, and as you look at the hand, you will feel your eyes and your eyelids getting heavier and heavier and ever more sleepy. You're going to feel ever more relaxed and tired as you continue just in your mind's eye to see the outline of the hand. Continue to look at it. And as you continue to look at that hand, I want you to take your mind along a corridor, a well-lit corridor, and along this corridor are 10 doors, a long, wide corridor. And when you pass each door, you will feel yourself getting ever more deeper into trance as you walk down the corridor. So ready. Door number 10. Walk down the corridor to door 9, then 8. And as you walk down the corridor, you're feeling ever more sleepy. Door 7, down to 6. 6, 5. You can feel yourself just relaxing into your chair as you go to door number 4. 4, 3, deeper and deeper down, all the way down the corridor, all the way down, relaxing in your chair. 3, 2, relax in your chair. And finally, 1. And you get to door 1 and you feel ever deeper down. And you'll open the door to door 1. And as you drift deeper and deeper, I'd like your unconscious mind to become aware of a colour that represents healing, peace and healing and cleansing. Thank you. And as soon as your unconscious mind has let you become aware of that colour represents healing, cleansing and peace. Just breathe it in. And I'd like you to know that that colour is now allowing you to breathe it in and focus your attention on the middle of your forehead as you breathe in that nice healing colour, so that you may soon begin to feel a pleasant tingling sensation in the centre of your forehead. By focusing your consciousness in this way, you can bring the full power of your healing into that area to enhance your mind and your body. And I'd like you now to consider for a moment what wellness means to you. Positive mental health, as you continue to focus on that area of you in the middle of your forehead. And now, as you continue to focus all of your attention in that area, in the middle of your forehead, let the focus of attention become as small as you like, and let all of your consciousness be concentrated in that very small area. Now, allow this area to float above your head and let it grow in size, perhaps the size of a small sphere or a ball of glowing light, radiant light. And let the light become your colour of healing, of peace and of cleansing. Be aware of that gentle, glowing and empowering nature of this ball of warmth and light. Maybe even hear the faint whirring of the vibrations of the sphere. Now, let the sphere, the ball of light, begin to slowly expand. Expand to a comfortable size, still radiant, still empowering, still full of healing, cleansing energy. And now, in your own unique way, begin to observe and experience a downpour of peaceful, healing, colourful, cleansing light. Feel its radiant energy. Welcome it into your body through the top of your head, flowing gently, so powerfully downward through your entire body. From the top of your head to your neck, gently down your arms, your chest. Experience that wonderful, empowering, healing light flowing through the remainder of your upper body, front and back, flowing gently down through your legs and your feet, allowing the colourful light to embody you with warmth and healing. Allow it now to go through your feet and into the ground. Allow yourself not only to see this healing energy as it flows peacefully, powerfully through your body. You can feel the vibrations, hear the vibrations. And I want you to know that the feelings of health and wellness throughout your whole body will be greatly improved. Your mental health and state will be enhanced by the free flow of this energizing, healing, radiant light. And if you need to heal your own body, you will imagine and feel the experience of your colour healing. This radiant light, healing energy is peacefully focusing on that part of your body, acknowledging the blockage that is preventing healing. And then, powerfully, yet gently, breaking through the blockage and removing the debris as this healing light creates a wonderful flow of empowered, healthy energy, that part of your body, to work with your mind. That's right. Enjoy the feeling, hear the sound, see the light flowing powerfully from the sphere above your head, through your body and out through your feet and onto the floor. Experience the healing light energy, cleansing your mind, cleansing your body, from the tips of your toes, cleansing your inner well-being to the outside world. Experience this cleansing in whatever way is appropriate for you, helping you maintain good mental health, good physical health. Now, allow the radiant downpour of energy to gently stop. I would like you to become aware that the sphere is changing to a sphere of energizing light, perhaps staying the same, perhaps different. Become aware of what it looks like, how it sounds, how it feels, in what way is appropriate for you. And now, enjoy a sense of calm excitement as the function of the sphere changes into a wonderful, empowering way. The function of the sphere is to instill new, vitalizing energy into your body, flowing into your body, cleansing and freeing, optimizing your mind, your body, and welcoming, absorbing this energy to feel wonderful. Feel the energy as it flows and empowers. Hear the energy as it revitalizes your mind and body. See the energy flow to wherever it's needed, vitalizing your mind, your body, and your internal spirit. And now the light can gently fade, leaving you feeling energized with a sense of well-being. Allow the sphere, the ball of light, to rest and to shrink in size as you welcome it back into your conscience, back into your forehead. And it's now become part of you that is always there, ready to expand and heal and cleanse, ready to use in the future. Now, I'd like you to go back through the door and back into the corridor, counting each door up as you go. Door 10. By the time we get to door 10, you will be back in the present. All normal sensations will return to your body, and you'll be back in the room with me. So, back through. You find yourself at door number 1, 2, door 3, door 4, 5, feeling ever more wide awake, door 6, 7, more and more awake, 8, you start to open your eyes, 9, open your eyes, and 10, fully wide awake, and at the end of the corridor, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake. Okay, thank you. So that particular script was just a nice healing light one. I thought we'd round off Mental Health Awareness Week with that. I won't be doing any more posts after today. There may be the odd one or two, so keep an eye on the page for when they're coming out. This was sort of a special week because it was to mark Mental Health Awareness Week. I love that healing coloured light. It's very holistic, so those of you that are quite spiritual might like that, but it is a really nice script just to help you relax and get into the weekend. And I know every weekend's the same at the moment because we're all in lockdown, but won't always be like that. Thank you all for listening this week. If you want to subscribe, I am Hypno Healing on Facebook, but I'm also Hypno Healing on YouTube. I've now got a TikTok account, and I think I'm under Elise K. All that seems to be more for fun than for any hypnosis as such. Thank you all, and I will see you very shortly. Bye.
Adios.